this place brings chills to my spine. It happens every time. Such a familiar face, every stranger that walks on by. I don't know why I can't put my finger on it, like trying to catch smoke with a net. But I got a feeling I only get when I'm lost in a thought and I breathe in your scent. Ooh, it reminds me of you. Yeah, it reminds me of you. This foreign epic so rewrite on every avenue. Yeah, echoes the sound of your shoes. Wishful and hoping for the sign. It's always out of the blue. When I start recollecting, lost in the view. Ooh, it reminds me of you. Yeah, it reminds me of you. It reminds me. Ooh, it reminds me of you. It reminds me. Yeah, yeah, it reminds me of you. You. There's something about this place. Such a familiar face.